Hello, I'm Joe Phillips coming to you from the Rebel headquarters. Now, I think everybody here knows that the United Kingdom general election is tomorrow, and a rather interesting turn of events happened in the last couple weeks. In England, multiple parties are actually in the legislature instead of just two, and the third largest party's leader, Nick Clegg, of the Liberal Democrats, was allowed into the leaders' debates. Yes, the United Kingdom now has leaders' debates, and he rocked the House. I pretty much endorse him for the Prime Minister. I know he's not going to win because James Cameron, the leader of the Conservative Party, is guaranteed a victory, whether that be in a hung parliament or a majority government. But Nick Clegg has actually been in second. Now, recently it's been shifting back to third. Like, it's basically tied with Labour, the incumbent government. And in the first leader debate, right afterwards, the Liberal Democrats went from here to here. They even led in some polls. Now, whether this translates to being the opposition party, we'll see. But this is huge. And people in the news have been saying, well, a Margaret Thatcher victory led to Reagan's victory. Well, what if a substantial victory, I'm not going to say if he wins, but a substantial amount of seats for the Liberal Democrats might lead the way to an independent getting a lot of votes in 2012. Now, this seems to be, this third party seems to be coming from the other end of the spectrum, as the Liberal Democrats are actually more liberal than our Democrats. The third party here would most likely be the Tea Partiers. Now, the Tea Parties, to my knowledge, have been registered in Florida and Nevada, and the Tea Party in Florida has run 3 candidates. So we can see how that plays out. Maybe they're just fringe candidates. Maybe they might split the Republican vote. But New England might pave the way for the United States to become a 3-party state. And we all know that 3 parties is very interesting. I mean, remember the 1992 race with Ross Perot? That shook things up. I mean, Ross Perot did not win any electoral votes, but he influenced the election greatly. And without him, George Bush would have probably been re-elected. Because Ross Perot drew a lot of votes from George Bush. At least that's what Dan Quayle says, but I think it was more likely he drew equally from both Democrats and Republicans. But hey, that's a moot point. But 3-party races are exciting. And I think we should have more of them. So, that's just my rambling on. It doesn't really have any meaning. So,